Hello and welcome to a brief presentation video about smartphone-free childhood. If you are an early years parent and you attended our reading picnic recently, you may have seen the information regarding smartphone-free childhood on the handout that you took home. At Hedden, we are very keen to make parents aware of the dangers and issues associated with smartphones and to inform you about the national growing movement called Smartphone-Free Childhood. As you can see and will be aware of yourself, over the past 20 years or so, the way we communicate and interact has really changed and has changed at an incredible rate. By 2024, 89% of 12-year-olds own a smartphone permanently connected to the internet via 4G or 5G. What started off as a phone with the ability to make calls and send text messages has now evolved to the world in our pocket. We would think twice before we'd allow our children to go to a busy theme park or shopping centre by themselves, but we're often allowing them to have access through a pocket supercomputer to the world. The statistics speak for themselves. Many parents, particularly of primary school age children, are very concerned about the impact that smartphone usage can have upon their children's lives and those of their family, with one study showing 94% of primary school parents thinking that smartphones are harmful. It's not only parents that are concerned, young people wish things were different too. Half of the teenagers polled in a 2024 study felt that they were addicted to social media, with other statistics showing the huge impact upon children's mental health. Yet smartphones have become the norm for many children. 25% of children in Year 1 and Year 2 in the UK own their own smartphone, and this rises to 89% by the time a child is 12 years old. Not only is this impacting upon communication and social skills, but it is also increasing the amount of screen time that children are being exposed to, creating problems with bedtime routines, discouraging good sleep behaviours, and altering how their brains respond to stimulation. Most parents are fully aware of the dangers and realities of smartphones. However, it is really hard as a parent to resist the pressure from your child to have a smartphone, especially if your child is feeling peer pressure to have one due to the fear of missing out. Resisting peer pressure becomes almost impossible when children's social lives migrate online. The powerful network effects of smartphones and social media mean parents and young people can feel like they have no choice. Smartphones are fueling a mental health crisis. They're exposing children to harmful content and they're addictive by design. The average British 12-year-old spends 29 hours per week on their smartphone. Smartphones are experience blockers, distracting children from engaging in the real-world activities and connections that are crucial to healthy childhood development. The opportunity cost to childhood is profound. The average UK 12-year-old now spends over 4 hours per day on their smartphone, displacing the kinds of activities that have shaped childhood for millennia. The list of reasons to avoid giving your child a smartphone is a long one, and although your child may only be in early years or Key Stage 1 currently, this is the time where it is easier to set the expectations and parameters. Many of the people responsible for creating a lot of this technology actually prevented their own children from accessing it. Peer pressure and pressure upon parents can't be underestimated. It is very difficult to say no to something if you think that everyone else around you is saying yes. The idea behind smartphone-free childhood is to give parents the option to act collectively by making a pledge before children are at the age that they will be worried about fitting in with friends and having access to social media. Saying no can feel impossible when you're acting alone. Acting collectively makes it infinitely easier. Pause the video and have a read of what smartphone-free childhood is all about. Being pro-childhood does not mean that you need to be anti-tech. Technology just needs to be age-appropriate and consumed in a non-addictive way. The recommended approach by smartphone-free childhood is to delay smartphones until at least 14 years old, delay social media until at least 16 years old, have a simple brick phone to stay in contact, and have shared access to a family computer where everyone can see what children are accessing. It's easy to feel that if there are parental controls in place, then there shouldn't be a problem. However, even the most tech-savvy parents struggle to manage parental controls. Some apps require updates to hundreds of settings to make them age-appropriate, and even if your child's phone has controls, their friends may not, so they may be sent harmful content regardless. If you would like to find out more about smartphone-free childhood or would like to sign the Parent Pact, then please pause the video and scan the QR code. It's a very simple sign-up process and you will be able to see how many other parents in our local area have signed up already. Smartphone-free childhood is a growing movement across the country, with large numbers of parents signing the Parent Pact in Hexham, Morpeth and North Tyneside. Peel Trust primary schools are also encouraging parents to sign up to the Pact as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.